Yeah, baby, we're here. We're doing it again. Why? I don't know, but we're doing it. It's another episode of Rated G with Garcia Brian T. Licata. And I'm your boy, Gabby G. Garcia, along with my brother and partner in Misinformation, Brian T. Licata.
Hey, G.
What's going on, my brother?
Not much, dude.
How you feeling today?
Not great. Better?
Yeah, feeling better? Yeah, you've been a little under the weather.
Dude, I was sick, bro. I slept from Tuesday at 8 p.m., and I woke up Thursday at 3:30 in the morning.
What did you have? Were you like throwing up?
No, see, I didn't get that, and I heard that some people had like a little like stomach bug, and had it coming out of both ends. A little diarrhea, little puke, and I believe that's the influenza. If you remember the flu, that's like the that's the flu every year that people kind of get that, and I guess this is really the time, February. It's the dead of winter.
I think my cat got the flu, man. I'm very upset right now.
She's still not feeling well.
She's not feeling well, man.
Have you gotten sick at all or no?
This year?
Yeah.
I got like a little cough I can't get rid of.
Well.
Nah, I mean it's different. Look,
it's a different cough.
It's like when you're driving your car and you know when something's different. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Chillin' man, and what's up, baby? How you doing? Hope all is well. On this, what's today? Saturday? On this Saturday, man.
That happened to you too. The car, right? You had the car trouble the other day with the tire.
I caught a flat. Yeah, man. Fucking trucks or something. But hey, big up to Honda Roadside Services. I felt kind of bad. That's the first time I ever used that shit. You know what I'm saying? It was a tire. I could have changed it. I know how to change a fucking tire.
Yeah, but you got it, right? You pay for it, don't you?
Well, it's under the warranty, but I feel like I don't know, it was cold. I felt bad the whole time.
Did you tip him?
Yeah, I gave him a little tip. I didn't have much. I only had $4 on me. So I gave him the $4 I had. Which I guess if it's the last $4 you got, that's the equivalent of giving,
You gave him everything.
I gave him everything. I gave him everything I had.
You gave him all the money you had.
Yeah. But I never done that, you know what I'm saying? But I figured, fuck it, it was cold, and I got the roadside service. And then, they give you that little jack that you got to sit there and scrape your knuckles.
Yeah, well.
I figured this dude's going to roll with the shit you roll right under, jack it right up, fucking, It sucks driving with a donut. I hate driving with a donut, man. They said 50 miles an hour. I'm like, how am I going to do 50 miles an hour? The speed limit is 65 on the fucking highway. I got to get on the highway.
Well, you didn't have to.
Well.
You could have went down Route 9 the entire way.
Oh, man. Lord, man.
See?
It was a horrible ride. It was snowing.
Yeah. Yeah, Route 9 wouldn't have been a pleasant drive back.
It was probably the most annoying time I ever had in my car. I always loved being in my car. I like driving. Mm-hmm. And I have to say that's probably the most annoyed I've ever been in that car. I came home with a headache. Took me 2 hours to do an hour and 10-minute ride.
What's the worst traffic jam you've ever been in? Like worst traffic? Like absolute worst situation, like traffic.
I think the worst traffic, I don't know, man. Coming out of New York, you're always going to hit traffic. But
I know, but something that was like the craziest.
The worst was picking up Petey. I picked up Petey at the airport over in what's that one in Jersey?
Atlantic City?
No.
Or Philly?
No,
Newark?
In Jersey. Newark.
Yeah, Newark.
I picked him up in Newark, and dude, it was so. I had to do like 30 miles an hour all the way home. It took like 4 hours to get home. It was crazy snowing.
Were you going back to AC or to New York?
Yeah, back to AC.
Oh, in the snow.
Dude, the snow was insane.
I've done that before.
Cars were sliding all over the place, and I was just kind of skiing the whole way, man. And the white Nissan that I had, it was the white one. That was the worst driving experience I ever had. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, I remember doing something like that. But there was a time that I was in D.C. and I was coming home from work. I was coming back from the Capitol, and it was 7 miles from like the Capitol to where I was staying in Northern Virginia. And a truck overturned on the 14th Street Bridge, and traffic was just stopped. I was just stopped on the road like 4 hours. Couldn't go anywhere. Couldn't like no turn. It was just gridlocked.
Oh, see, I would have did like falling down.
Well, we left we all left the cars there, and
That's
then
what I would've did.
Everyone just like went, and they, we were getting food, hanging out, talking. It was kind of fun, but it was like, it was memorable.
It was a big tailgate.
Yeah. Yeah, just a bunch of DUIs right after that.
My daughter just landed safely. I was not happy that she was up in the sky today.
Where at?
I think she was in Chicago.
Okay, what you doing up
there? With her husband. But I just don't like her flying. You know what I'm saying? Especially now with all these fucking planes going down and shit.
Dude, I'm going on a cross country flight on Monday, bro. Monday.
Well,
Wednesday.
I'm not as concerned when it comes to you.
I know, but you haven't even expressed any concern, anything. I mean, dude, this is your time to say, man, I never come back. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's the worst that can happen.
Well, you have to find a new producer.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna say it won't be a little stressful, dude, but you're replaceable.
Well, I may be replaceable physically, spiritually. I'm not.
Yeah, well, Hey, in case you don't know, people, I'm getting ready to drop my next mixtape, my second mixtape, volume 2. It's called I Think Diddy Did It. It's dropping tomorrow at noon on our YouTube channel. So check it out. If you haven't checked out the first mixtape, check out the first mixtape, man. What are you waiting for, man? We just passed 2,000 views on that one. Not a lot, but you can't get to 1 million without first going to 2,000. Tomorrow, 12 noon, it drops. If you got nothing to do on your Sunday, man, go check out I Think Diddy Did It.
Hit the bell, dog.
Yeah, 20 minutes of straight up Diddy shit. Yeah, I gotta be honest, I'm a little anxious about it because like whenever I put out stuff, I gotta like mentally prepare my mind for all the negative shit that I'm gonna get, all the negative comments, So I gotta get ready for that. It's always I don't care, but it's like when it comes to putting out material and putting it out there, like I was thinking the other day, imagine we do some shit and we see get 1 million views. 1 million motherfuckers know who you are now. 1 million. I don't know what you said. You're muted. You're muted. You just gotta unmute it. This guy and this shit, man. Brian, listen, guys, if you want to support the podcast, you know where the money's gonna go. It's gonna go right. We can't hear you. Muted. Unmute yourself. This fucking guy right here, man. There you go.
Just gotta make sure it gets connected to the mic. There you go.
There you go. His mic.
I understand that it's muted. It doesn't help you shouting in my ear. I know that it's not on.
Well, then maybe sign me or something instead of sitting there looking.
Yeah, no. I'm looking
now
at
you're
this.
Cracking all over. Just back up from the mic a little bit, dude. It's not a dick. Your lips don't have to wrap around it.
I thought I could put my whole mouth around it like this.
Fucking dudes over here. Stop fucking it. It doesn't have balls. Stop touching the back of it.
Yeah, I gotta get a new wire.
Look, people, if you want to support the podcast, send money straight to Brian. Just inbox him some cash.
Yeah, I need to get one of these wires.
You know where it's gonna go. If you hear him clearly, your money went to good places.
Yeah, I wonder where.
We'll have Doge come and check out where every dollar goes.
It wouldn't take them long, dude. It's like $100. Not even. We haven't hit the $100 mark yet.
That's all right. We'll get there someday. But who cares? At the end of the day, who the fuck cares, man?
I would like to get paid for this, dude. I do. I care.
Well, how about you get a job that supports you well enough that you could just do this for the love of it, so that we're never confined by the restrictions that they will put on us if we ever do get 1 million views.
Well, I mean, I'm not confined. I don't feel restricted.
Well, we're not right now. We're not making anything. Poor people ain't got no restrictions, dog. Other than you can't come into this club. You're not welcomed in this lobby. What the fuck are you doing in this neighborhood? But other than that,
Get
we could,
off my lawn.
other than that, broke people could do pretty much whatever they want to do if they
Yeah,
could afford it.
if they can afford it. You know what? The saying in my family is whether you're rich or poor, it's good to have money.
Yeah, man. Or like we
Well,
say in my family, I'd rather be rich.
or, yo, let me hold $20.
Money can't. Yeah, let me hold $20. You know what I'm saying? Give me a break. It's like that time that dude came up to me. He waved me down from a block away and came running and said, "Could I borrow 50 cents?" I didn't even know the motherfucker. I'm like, borrow. You can meet me here tomorrow at a certain time and pay me back. What the fuck are you talking about? Borrow?
I'll meet you at high noon on
The
Atlantic
fuck are
Ave.
we? What the fuck are we doing here, man? Can I borrow 50 cents? Needless to say, I didn't give him shit. Nancy Rodriguez is in the house from Rhode Island. Big up to Rhode Island in the house today, man.
Rhode Island.
I'm feeling a little off today, man. I am. I'm very worried about Mama. I'm gonna have to bring her in tomorrow if she's still
Oh
sick.
no. What
You
are her
know,
symptoms?
she's throwing up. She got the runs. Fluenza. And then she's doing like she's just doing things like she went into the tub and took a piss. She doesn't do that ever.
Hmm.
You know. I mean, she was nice enough to do it in the tub, so all I had to do was turn on the shower.
Oh, that was nice.
Mhm. But I worry about my mama.
She,
You
she
know,
have she has cat flu? Maybe.
maybe is there such a thing?
Yeah. I'm gonna look. Do you want to look it up? I don't know if you
I
don't
don't
think.
like
Yeah.
going on to. I don't like. No,
Yeah.
she's gonna
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
man. I've
Yeah.
already
She was
prayed
fine.
about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're gonna be all right. I hate going online looking up symptoms. I'm rushing into the doctors today, man. I'm stopping the podcast.
Well.
Now she's gonna be all right. She's been sick before.
Um. Is she drinking water?
Well, she hasn't really eaten today, man.
That's
But
okay.
that's
She's
that's
drinking water.
no, she hasn't been up. She's been in bed.
Okay.
But I'm keeping an eye on it. She ate
Yeah.
yesterday. Yesterday she still ate, so I'm keeping an
Yeah.
eye on it.
Well, that's good. Yeah. If she's eating, then she's usually all
She
right.
hasn't
But
eaten today,
yeah, just make sure she gets some
but
water. That's
yeah,
definitely if she stops drinking water, then
I know I gotta bring her in.
yeah, you
I don't
gotta
want
bring
to
her
talk
in.
about it. I'm already
All right.
stressed out.
All right. Well,
I bought it up.
we'll all say a prayer for Mama.
It's on my mind. I bought it up.
Well,
What do you want from me?
last time I saw her, she did look good. So I would say if she, whatever she's got going on, she's got a little cold. Because I saw her maybe a week or two ago, and she looked great.
Yeah,
Healthy as a horse.
I gotta check
So,
her teeth.
mm,
Remember last time when the tooth fell out?
hmm
She was in the room by herself for a couple of days. She didn't want to be bothered.
hmm.
You know. So I don't know. We'll figure it
Yeah.
out. I'll
No,
figure it out.
she's got
She'll
you.
be all right. Yeah,
Yeah.
she'll be all right, man.
Yeah, she'll be good. So, did you have a? Oh no, what was last night? Was last night Friday? You were off last night, right?
Last night I
No
was
show.
off. Yes, no show for me.
Mm.
Tonight we got Tony Papadog. So if you're
Oh,
in
very
Atlantic
cool.
City, man, come check it out. Tony's the man, yo.
I am
He's
not, but for people
he's
who want to go,
headlining the 8 o'clock, and he'll be featuring on the 10 o'clock. I'll be headlining the 10 o'clock.
oh,
So
nice.
yeah, it should be a good show, man. Now's a good time to catch me, actually, man, because you'll see me eat a lot of dicks. Because I'm like in transition,
Oh, cool.
but I'm keeping
Okay.
the dick. But I'm like, I'm working on new material and shit like that. So, you know,
You're keeping and
once,
eating a lot of them.
yeah, I'm keeping them all.
Okay. Well, what are you
But
talking about right now?
I don't even know what I'm gonna talk about tonight because the Diddy shit drops tomorrow. So there goes, no more Diddy stuff on there unless I come up with some new shit.
Hmm.
You know, once the trial starts, even though his lawyer just quit on him.
Really?
Yeah, his lawyer said he can no longer go on defending him because now I think they played the race card. I don't think he was down with it. They're playing the race card. They're saying that no white person has ever gotten charged with the prostitution thing that he's getting hit with. And then someone else made a good
Oh.
point. I was watching his podcast that I saw it on. I can't remember the name of it, but he made a good point. He said, "Yeah, if that was your only charge, we're pretty sure that would have got swept under the rug. You paid for a
Right.
prostitute to come to your party and you paid for the flight. Like I said, it sounds like a good host. But the problem is that that's on the tail end of all the fucking, you
Everything
know,
else.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now they're hitting you with everything. That's what happens, dog. That's how it goes. You know, if you get pulled over and you run from the cops, right?
You get pulled back.
Chances were you were just gonna get a speeding ticket till you ran. Now you're gonna get all the lights,
Right.
changing lanes without using your fucking
Everyone's a
blinker.
ticket. Yeah,
You
everyone's
know
a
what I'm
ticket.
saying?
Plus
Every
evading the
time you
cops.
pass a car too quick, reckless driving,
Yeah.
you're gonna get like 100 and something counts of reckless driving,
Yeah.
running lights, every light you run, and all you was gonna get was a ticket. So for that
But
argument,
they
to
could
say
have.
that,
But you could be on parole,
no,
and you
but
could
I'm
have a
just
gun, and you
talking.
could have a gun on you,
Well, if that's the case,
and
but
a
either
little
way,
crickety crack, son.
well, yeah, I mean, that's what it always comes down to, right?
Yeah.
And that's the point that I'm trying to make is that, dude, you're complaining about the third charge, which is sex trafficking.
Mm.
That's the third charge because he paid for the male prostitutes to come, and the lawyers
Oh,
are
they were
like, yo,
dudes. Those were dudes.
yeah, 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 and
Yeah.
of course they were dudes, man. Come on, we're talking about Diddy. Of course they were dudes. Diddy like his dudes,
Jeez.
man. But their argument is that, we've never seen any white person go down for this, which I'm sure a lot of white people pay for prostitutes to meet them places, especially if you got dough and you're paying for high-end prostitutes. Because, I mean, I guess that's what we're talking about, high-end prostitutes. You're not really talking about dudes walking on the
Were they? How
corner.
much were they paying? Did it say? How much did it say?
I don't know, man. I wonder how much they did
That's what I
get
want to
paid.
know. How much did they get paid, dude?
How much is the male prostitution? I think they make more money. I don't know why.
Wow, dude. 80
There's a
cents
lot
to-
more
80
secret
80 cents,
involved.
80 cents to the dollar, dog. That's why.
Because they're men, they just get paid more. That's what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
How come no one makes that argument? You know what I'm saying? But I think the reason why they would make more is because there's more secret. You understand what I'm saying? Most of those dudes are probably on the down low. So they're paying for some male dude, so there's more secret involved. I don't know. But either way, he's complaining that no white person has ever gotten charged with that. And I'm just like, you wouldn't have gotten charged with that either. That's
Got
all
charged
you
with
did.
What was it charged with? What?
The trafficking for bringing the prostitutes over, paying for their flight.
Well, white guys have gotten charged with sex trafficking before, though. But maybe the
Yeah, but that's
circumstances weren't
usually,
exactly the same.
but that's usually actual like fucking, taking sex trafficking.
So
This
they're
is
getting paid.
this is sex trafficking for the purpose of prostitution.
So here's my question for you: How
I
do you
think
feel about
that's a
prostitution?
specific charge.
How do you
How
feel
do I
about
feel about
prostitution?
prostitution? I've never been
like,
to a prostitute. I
no. I'm
don't need
asking
them.
legally. Like legally, what do you think about it? What do you think the law should be?
Legally or
If it was
morally?
up to you, legally. That's what I'm saying. Legally.
Oh, legally? I mean, look, I don't know. I don't know. Morally, it's wrong, so it shouldn't be legal. But then again, I think to myself, if I was a chick, man, and I was kind of broke and I looked real good, and I could show my titties and make thousands showing my titties and shit. I don't know, man. I mean, I guess I could say I understand. I understand
Mhm.
why there is prostitution because there are dudes that would pay for it. You know what I'm saying? But if you're talking
always.
morally,
And like, dude, is there really a woman who gets a prostitute? Like what woman is like? It's got to be like 90% men getting prostitutes. What do you
getting
think?
prostitutes. Oh,
Yeah. It's
I
gotta
mean,
be.
there are male escorts, so I'm sure.
I know, but they're going to dudes.
Yeah, probably that's true.
Dudes, dude.
It's probably
The
more
are buying-
dudes
it's not
hiring
chicks
the
buying
male.
them, yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's what
no,
I'm
but they got chicks like rich chicks who are older. Want
Yeah,
to get
bro,
their
that's what I'm
groove
saying. That's what I'm
back.
saying, dude. That's
Yeah,
like
they're not
that's
banging
like
hot
half of
chicks.
1%, dude.
They're
That's
not
what I'm saying,
banging
yeah.
hot chicks. Yeah. Unlike, high-end prostitutes are probably banging, dudes with good money, have something to actually offer somebody, but I guess they just don't want to get tied down. They don't want to get packed their shit.
Yeah.
That makes
in
sense
Japan,
though.
it's like part of the culture. It's legal in Japan, and it's like known that that's just what they do. Did you know
You ever
this?
been to Japan?
Nah, man, not
You
really.
ever gone
big
to the
fan.
Oriental courthouses out
dude.
there?
Nah, dude. Honestly, I'm not going to the Eastern Hemisphere, dog. I stick on the West. The West, bro. I
When
speak
someone
English
tells
and
me-
Spanish, bro. I got the Western Hemisphere covered from Alaska to fucking Argentina, bro.
What's that?
I'm not
what's
going
that?
over there.
What's that country? Is it not Taiwan? It's not Taiwan. It's that real shady
Taipei,
one. No, that real shit. Well, they usually have
North
like a lot.
Korea,
We can go all day, right? The list
yeah,
is kind of long.
North Korea,
Nah, nah. Well,
Bangkok.
dude, that sounded horrible in the mic. Stop going close to the mic, dude. It's not a cock.
Bangkok.
Much better.
Burma, Nepal, Afghanistan,
No. It's like from you gotta think
Vietnam,
Vietnam. You gotta think Vietnam, but it's not Vietnam, it's that other little spot.
Cambodia.
Cambodia. Can't remember
Indonesia.
it, man. I can't remember the
In
name. Somebody
Indonesia.
help me out. There's 5 motherfuckers out there listening for whatever reason. I don't
The
know, but help me out. What am I talking about?
Philippines.
Not the Philippines. It's that real shady one, man, where you could get like
China.
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 No, man. I'm thinking of
Oh, I know. Mongolia.
dude, I don't know what the fuck you're coming up with these things.
I know. Pakistan.
All right, now you're reaching. What is the place
Nepal.
I'm thinking of?
India.
Every time someone tells me they went there, I'm like, I don't know.
Dude,
What were you?
Laos.
It's not Laos, you fucking.
Dude, you want to just look at a map, dog? I mean, maybe
can't
every
remember.
country in
It's-
fucking
it's-
Asia, dog.
Is it Thailand? There you go. You didn't say Thailand.
I say it. That's the
No, you
first one I
didn't.
said.
You didn't say Thailand. Go to the tape, man. You didn't say Thailand.
First
You
one
said
I said.
Vietnam was the first one you
I
said.
said Thailand. You're like, no.
Thailand.
And then I went Bangkok.
And Bangkok. Yeah. Whenever
I
people
said
tell
both
me,
of those, and you're like, oh, my ears
yeah, the
hurt.
problem is you said Bangkok like an annoying prick, and it
Bangkok.
popped in my ear, so I didn't get to really hear what you said. Yeah, Thailand. When someone
That is-
tells me that they went to Thailand, or they were like, yeah, I just got back from Bangkok or Thailand, I'm like, oh man, this person should be investigated. And I know some people just go because I know, maybe there's beauty there. I don't know. I don't know. So, my ignorance is my ignorance. But I'm just saying, whenever, like, especially a dude, if a dude comes and he's like, I just came back from Thailand, I'm thinking that dude was banging underage dudes.
I got a better one, dude.
Dressed like underage girls.
White guy, over 30, goes to Africa regularly, dog. That is not good. I know a story of a guy through a guy I know.
I know a story of a guy through a guy I know. What are you creating
can't-
songs over here? That sounds like a fucking
just,
song. I
he
know a
went
story of
to
a guy.
Africa. A guy of a guy I know.
First of
He
all,
went to Africa
white dudes over 30.
to find a girl in an elementary school.
Someone tells me they went to Africa, I don't automatically think that shit. I don't. There's many reasons you can go to Africa. They got what? They got black diamonds and shit, right? They got blood
Yeah.
diamonds. They got all
not
kinds
to-
of shit going on there, right? But when you say Thailand, opium
Lady
Right?
boys. Yeah, lady boys.
and lady boy,
opium.
yeah, that's what you
Yeah.
think when you see that shit in Thailand. That's all. Polar Nights, congrats America on getting a new king in the USA. We need a president when you can have a king. Yeah, they're getting on him for that. You heard he put out on his thing, "Long live the king."
Trump did?
Yeah, because Trump's going against the congestion pricing in New York.
Oh, yes.
So he said
Let's
congestion pricing in New York is dead. Long live the king. And now the governor is like the governor of New York is flipping out. Like whether you like congestion pricing or whether you love congestion pricing or you hate it. And I'm like, we hate it. Everybody hates it. Nobody loves congestion pricing.
My uncle was trying to talk in favor of it. I'm like, bro, were you fucking retarded, dude? It's $9 for me to go fucking 30 blocks in my neighborhood, bro.
And here's
I gotta
the
go to
argument.
West End Avenue. I want to go to 59th Street for something, bro. It cost me $9.
Here's the
Like, what?
argument. The argument is people with asthma love it. People with little kids love it. Oh, as if no cars are going through there because of it.
Dude.
No, the same amount of cars are
Bro.
going through. They're just paying for it now.
Right now in the city, when you go out, there's an inch. There's probably 2 inches by like a foot wide of salt, like rock salt. When you go outside and a strong wind blows, you taste salt in your mouth. You're like, oh my god, I just was breathing in all this road salt. Like if you want to talk about something that's damaging to people, salt the roads a little less. There's so much on them. Get rid of the congestion pricing.
Yeah, whether you love it or hate it. I don't know anyone who loves that shit. Polar Night says single white man over 30 traveled solo to Africa. You know you're doing shit normal folks don't do. I mean,
Polar Nights,
yes,
where you tapping in from? Yeah, you in the UK? I think Chillimannen. Where were you? South Africa? Chillimannen? I feel like you're from South Africa, right?
I'm just saying, dude. There's a lot of illegal shit you could do in Africa. Like there's a lot of illegal reasons to go out there.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, they're legal.
Aren't they rich and like mad resources?
Yeah,
don't they still have like elephants with the tusks and shit? I don't know. But what I'm saying is, when I say, like, I know this dude who got divorced, right? He got divorced. His wife took everything, and he went to Thailand. He said he stood there for 2 years, and he had just gotten back. And then he started talking about like how he had like, wives that he would, he'd get these chicks to stay with him and he'd call them his wives and he'd have 2 at a time for like, I'm like, and then he's showing me these pictures and I'm like, should I report this? Should I report? Like, I don't know, because it's hard to tell with Asians. They could be fucking 16. They could be fucking 55. Well, it's hard to tell. But I'm looking at this. It's almost like, that time I talk about watching Asian porn and I could swear she started blinking Morse code, to help me. And I'm like, who do you call for this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I don't watch none of that Asian porn shit. It's too rapey, man. It's like, I don't get it. They're very into that, man. They're very in like those business dudes. Yeah, a lot of their porn is like, a bunch of blurry pubes and it's a bunch of dudes on a train. And one chick walks on the train. It's like, what the fuck is going on with these businessmen out there?
That's what I'm saying, dude. I stay in the Americas, man. North America, Central America, South America. Very safe.
You don't want to hear one of those voices that sound like from Taken. I don't know what nationality it is, but you know the voice I'm talking about. Those like kind of Russian-y kind of sounding voices, man. You hear that on the porn, you better skip that shit. If you don't skip that shit, you a sick puppy. Them dudes are fucking horrible, man. Paul Knight says, who needs Asian porn? All a man needs is a Latina yelling Poppy. Oh, man. But, it depends. Because if you're married to one, Poppy might not be followed by shit you want to hear. Like, Poppy, you never throw out the garbage, Poppy. And you're just like, oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. And it depends who says it, man. I'm not going to lie. What's that chick's name that was in Do the Right Thing? And for some reason, they had her at the fights. What the fuck's her name? Rosie Perez. That voice is too much for me, man. I don't want to diss Rosie, I like Rosie in some sort of way. Like, big up to Rosie for doing her thing, but I'm sorry. That voice, And the funny thing is, like, when you look at her face, you expect that voice to come out of it.
No, dude, I know.
Like, I'm not surprised. Like, it's not surprising.
Bobby, do you think you could pick your shoes up off the floor? What did you get, a new pair this week?
You know what I'm saying? Poppy, who are all these bitches that are calling your phone? And she's sitting there with a knife.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, man. Fucking, you think you want a hood chick till you got one. I once dated a chick who had razor blades in her mouth.
Dude, that's crazy,
And then she wondered why she could never blow me.
Yeah, if you get punched in the face, just straight up, just punched in the face. Yeah, dude,
it's ridiculous.
That's an Italian. Just straight up will clock you in the mouth like a fucking right hook, bro. While you're driving.
I don't know, dude. I've been seeing a lot of videos where you guys are getting knocked the fuck out because you talk a lot of fucking shit first, and then in the middle of talking shit,
you say you guys. What do you mean, you guys? What do you say?
Italians.
No. What are you talking about? Who's getting knocked out? Where? What videos?
A lot of them, man. There's a lot of videos.
Nah, you're crazy. I didn't see none of them.
Yo, when you put on your feed, when you go on like YouTube,
bro,
what's your feed?
I got to actually talk about Instagram, bro. is crazy anti-Semitic, dog. It's insane, bro. Are you
Yours
showing
is
it?
anti-Semitic. Mine
Bro,
isn't.
it's nuts. Dude, it's really crazy, bro.
Why is that,
I
Brian?
have no idea, dude.
I
I
think you
have,
have some idea.
dude. I love all my Jewish people. One of my best friends, Ben Goldman.
Ben Goldman was my
I love him.
fucking. Ben Goldman was my A&R.
Well, dude, it's not like a very uncommon name, dude. Benjamin.
I'm just saying,
You
Ben
know,
Goldman
yeah.
was my A&R when I was
Yeah.
signed to
All
Epic.
right, do you want to do a little? Do you want to do a little in real life and like check this shit out?
What
Because
now?
we can
What are we
scroll on my
checking out?
feed, dude. We can scroll on my feed.
No, I just want to know what kind of shit pops up. Like my shit is all.
Bro, like look, dude. All right, this is the first thing that pops up, dog. The
My shit
first
is.
thing that pops up, dude. Look at this. Look.
He's gay.
And look at him, dude. Look at him. Look who it is. Look who it is. Look.
And he's Jewish, so I thought that's 3 strikes. At some point, a gay Jewish midget might come in handy, so I kept him around. And as you see, he's becoming a quiet celebrity here on the Good Talk Show. Stanley is a dear friend of mine now, going on 20 years. First time I met Stanley, he was running around a bar and he was grabbing people's ball sacks by the bar. He is a midget, he's gay, and
Everybody
Yo.
asks me, okay,
Yo, it's not necessarily. Oh shit!
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Watch.
Oh,
Watch.
shit,
Watch. There's
yo.
5 videos. There's 5 videos. And I'm like, dude.
Oh
dude,
shit!
okay, so
yo.
we're 2 for 5, bro.
Let there be light.
Okay, now this is like a video production. Video
The
production.
city needs me, nigga. Activating pregnant women protection protocol.
He just
Time
got
to save the day, nigga.
Oh,
Dude, it's George
Help me,
Floyd.
Vent Man, I need help.
What the fuck are you doing, nigga?
Back the
all right,
fuck
enough,
off my...
enough,
Man, what the
enough of
fuck?
that.
Dude, this is what I'm saying, bro. What is this?
And wait, the next one was fucking what's his name? Yo,
Dude,
dude, why are you so racist, man?
I'm
Look at
not-
that. We
bro.
just lost half our fucking listeners.
Bro, dude, all of these things are being suggested to me. I don't follow any of these accounts, dude. That's what I'm saying. What is
Dude,
what are they?
Well,
what
here's
are they
why
trying
that's
to do?
happening. I'm gonna tell you why that's happening, Brian.
I don't go on the apps, dude. I don't
Doesn't
do anything
matter.
on them.
Your phone is listening to you. You are not alone. Your phone is listening to you. It's picking up all the racist shit you say all day. And it's like, this is what he wants to see. This is what he wants to see, yo. I am questioning the things that are said behind your closed door, dog. I am seriously questioning how you and your wife talk to each other. You
Dude,
and your arrogant queen.
Dude, this honestly, I need to make this. This has got to be a bit. This is terrible.
Yo, your phone is listening, dog, and your phone is saying, dude, this
You're a
is a
piece of
safe.
shit.
Your phone is
You're a
telling you,
piece of
dude,
shit, dude.
Nah,
I
your
don't
phone is saying, dude, this is a safe place for you. We have things for you. You're not tapping into what we have for you. So that's all recommended.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
bro.
your recommended.
I know, dude.
And you want to know what's funny is all my recommendeds are all porn chicks. All my recommendeds are porn chicks because it listens to me.
I do get those too. No, I do get those
It
too.
listens to me talk dirty shit all day.
Yeah.
You're talking racist shit all day, so now you're getting all things about. I would love to be a fly on your wall with a recording device, with a little fly recording device. You know what I'm saying, man? I mean, we hear this shit that you slip out when you're on the podcast. Imagine what you say behind closed doors, dude. Your recommendation says it. That's what it says. Because all my shit is naked chicks, which I don't follow any of them, but they pop up, you know. Cat videos.
You click on them.
Cat videos, dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you watched all those videos. To get to that last one, you have to watch it all the way to the end. Brian, keep an eye on the other side. Polar Nights. Give you a little wisdom there, Brian. Someone's always listening, man. You think you're alone in your car, you're not. Let me guess. Polar Knight says, let me guess. Brian was watching Two Bears, One Cave when he got Hitler's cup and you yelling best gift ever. Oh, I seen that. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. That dude got him the cup from I forgot those two from Two Bears, One Cave. Yeah.
Oh, he got a Hitler cup.
That's what he gave him for his birthday.
That's fucking crazy.
And I'm bad. I'm the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't buying nobody no Hitler cups. You know?
No, you just got me that signed copy of Mein Kampf.
Dude, I was watching this thing on Mussolini. Right? That's your boy, right?
No, not at all, dude.
That's your boy, right?
No, he persecuted the South, dude.
So why do you wear a shirt of him? That's ridiculous.
We left. I would never wear a shirt with Mussolini.
I don't know. I think I saw you wearing a Mussolini shirt with a Che Guevara hat.
That's Stalin.
And it was in rainbow colors.
I have a Stalin. I have a Stalin shirt. That's what I have. Stalin.
I was watching this shit on him, man. Yo, not for nothing. He's not too shabby on the fucking death numbers. That brother got a high death toll.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Why doesn't anybody call anybody him? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do they always go straight for Hitler? Like, what about these people? There's a lot of other people who got, like, Mussolini got bodies, dog. I was watching this shit and I was like, yo, this dude got bodies, man.
Dude, I still can't believe that shit with my fucking Instagram, dude. Yo, it's crazy.
Oh, that's in your head right now, right? You're like,
no,
damn.
Dude, just like, yo, it's just
you're like,
nuts,
it's
bro.
a good thing. It's a good thing you didn't keep scrolling, right?
No, I want to.
Then all those Taiwan spots would have started popping up.
Yeah. No, I'll pull them up.
Nah, don't keep going, dude, man. You already just got us. That last one dropped the N-word like 50 times, dog. I could scroll through my whole thing. I'm Puerto Rican. I guarantee you that word will not be dropped on any of my feed. Guaranteed.
So if I'm white, I'm not allowed to hear it? Is that what it is? I can't even hear it?
No, that just means it heard you say it. A lot. A lot. It said, here's a video you would like. You fit right up this alley.
Someone made a George Floyd AI.
Yeah, that's what I saw. George Floyd. I was like, is that George Floyd? Look, if you go to mine, this is what mine is.
Watch YouTube. YouTube's a little safer.
Oh, wait. What are we looking at then? Which one?
This was Instagram, dude.
Instagram. Okay, let's go to Instagram. Yeah, let's go to Instagram. Hold on. Let's go to Instagram.
There is no one quite like you.
That's Instagram?
Yeah, this is my Instagram.
Oh, yeah, COVID vax. Yeah, there you go.
Life insurance, remember?
Being a good neighbor commercial.
It's a little conspiracy thing, isn't it?
It's an old commercial.
New Jersey residents are going to be happy to hear this.
Yeah.
A little over a decade ago, a video Spider-Man.
See what I'm saying? I can scroll and scroll. You will never hear that.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I don't know what happened. Like, why they giving me this stuff?
This is all the stuff I talk about behind closed doors, dude. When my phone listens to me, it hears me talking about cats and MMA fights and the 70s and how things were better.
I don't hear you
when
talk
your
about any
phone
of that,
listens
dude.
to
No,
you.
No.
When your phone listens to you, all
I think
it
it's
hears
when I
is
come
the
over and I hang out with. No, I think it's when I come over and I hang out with you. You're like, yo, let me borrow your phone, and then you take it into the bathroom.
I don't know, people.
And
what
you
do you
spew
think?
all this hate.
Look, we've had a steady 5. What do you think? What do you think? All right, Polar Knight says a Che cap and a rainbow. How did you get a Bernie Sanders election cap?
That's funny.
Yeah, man. I saw him wearing a shirt like that, man. It was Mussolini wearing a Che Guevara hat it was all in rainbow colors. You know. He wears crazy things. But then I also saw Genghis Khan. I watched this thing on Genghis Khan. Hey, you want to talk about dissing somebody and call somebody Genghis Khan. That brother's got mad bodies, man. Like, I don't understand why everyone always goes straight to Hitler. There's mad dudes that got bodies out there, man.
I have no possible theory for that.
You know, I guess it's sort of like how they, like they always put chicken with black people. Why? I love chicken. I'm Puerto Rican. I don't know anyone who doesn't love chicken. I don't get why they get the chicken. Why do they get the chicken? Why do dogs get doggy style? All animals do it doggy style. Do you ever see any animal? You ever see two raccoons going missionary?
It's only dolphins.
That would freak you out.
Dolphins do it. Dolphins do it missionary style.
Well, that's because they got the tail. They got to go from
No,
underneath.
dude. No. There's other marine mammals that it's only dolphins and humans are the only two that go face to face, and for pleasure. Dolphins do it.
That's why dolphins are out there.
Dolphins do it for fun. Yeah,
Dolphins
they rape,
are out
bro.
there snatching
Yeah,
people
they
off
rape.
the boats. And Polar Knight says Brian is Jewish. He can use whatever he want to have on. Nobody want to say anything. Nobody want to be labeled anti-Brian.
Yeah, right, dog. Yeah, come at me, dog. J gang, son. I'm in the tribe.
Shit.
J gang.
Brian, you exposed yourself. Dog.
J gang, son.
You
J
exposed
gang.
yourself, son.
I'm part of the tribe.
I
dude.
feel a little uncomfortable still doing this podcast with you. I feel like,
I've been uncomfortable doing this
Brian's-
podcast with you.
Brian, first of all, that explains a lot of things because I feel like a lot of the clips he puts out is to set me up. Like, he's like, let's put out the worst clip that can ruin this
Yeah.
man's career.
Yeah,
And let's
like,
put that out. Let's
you
not
needed
take one of
my
the
help.
light
You
things.
needed my help to ruin your career.
There's some light shit you could put out. Like,
you didn't need me for that, dog.
your shit is
You've
all
been
out of
doing it for 30
context, making
years.
me look bad. And it's like, it's all
I
out of
can't help
context.
that you
I was
say
thinking
stupid
that he did
shit,
it on
dude. You
purpose. I'm
say
like, Brian
stupid
knows.
stuff.
Brian knows how to do shit. And then I see him posting some shit where I'm saying the word retard like 7 times in a row. And I'm like, is he trying to set me up? Because that's completely out of context. I was talking good about them.
About who?
The retards.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I just don't like I don't like all the other words they have for them. All right. To me, it makes sense. I don't know why people got to make why is everything that's not right considered necessarily wrong? Like when it comes to mental health and shit like that. Polar Knight says Brian is a hard worker. Just look at Gaza. The Jewish people know how to turn a city into a beachfront property. I didn't say that. I read a comment.
What were you saying though?
No, but why is it if a person has some sort of defect,
Mm-hmm.
it's looked at as you can't say it. I don't get it. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, like they're lesser. It almost makes them lesser.
Yeah, and I
Right?
don't really see it that way.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
I
with
really
you.
don't.
You
I really don't. I don't think
greasy bastard.
who, me?
Yeah. It's just messing around.
Nah, you're always messing around. Nah, I'm just saying I don't see it that way. Like if you get an extra finger. All right, you got an extra finger. It's not normal.
Oh, you can't say it's not normal.
Why not? It's not normal that someone would have 6 fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a thing we call normal, right? There has to be a baseline,
A baseline. I agree
right?
with
There
you.
has to be a baseline, a foundation of what's normal, right?
And that's
And
really
then anything
what is common to see.
But
Oh,
anything,
I don't usually see that. If you go, I don't usually see that, that's abnormal.
but anything that deviates from the normal.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
a-
And that's
yeah,
fine.
but
What's wrong with
what's
that?
The definition of normal is what, right?
Well,
I
what do you
think-
want to talk in what perspective? In other words,
I think this is the best definition. If you go, oh, that's weird,
then it's not normal.
then it's not normal. So if you're not doing that, if you're not going, if you see somebody and you don't have that reaction,
But sometimes I
then
don't
they're
say
normal.
that's weird, even though it's weird. Sometimes, I saw
No,
this.
but it's not. I didn't say
I
that
saw
wasn't weird.
this
I said,
dude-
that's
I
not-
saw this
that's-
dude, right? He was extremely overweight
Uh-huh.
for the young teen that he appeared to be. And he was wearing a crop top, right? With the old school short, shiny
shorts?
basketball,
Yeah.
shiny basketball shorts, right?
Mhm. With
And
the trim? Did they have the white trim?
yeah, with the white
Really?
trim, right?
Nice.
And a thing.
Nice.
I forgot what color his hair was, but I was at a rest stop, right? And he walks out, and I didn't think that's weird. I thought I thought to myself, why do you hate your mother so much?
Father, probably.
Or father? Why do you hate your parents? That's what
'Cause
I
he
was
left.
thinking. You know, drop too much rhymes. And you went, All the night says you don't need to say anything if they use a special helmet on the bus or one of Brian's caps, you know they special.
They're called helmets. I have helmets.
I would say this: if your kid has to wear a helmet, because my boy Mark made this thing one time. You know, there's ways you could wear a helmet and not really draw so much attention to you.
Yeah, dude. Like, why do they have to be like the big?
Why it gotta be the big, like the one that looks like they're shipping a kidney in it in a you know what I'm saying? Like if you're at a football game,
Yeah.
put on a football helmet. No one will know. They'll just think they're a big fan. You know, you're at a baseball game, put on the baseball batting helmet. There are certain things where you could, if you're going to a movie about the war, you put on a, little combat helmet.
Yep.
There's ways that you can get through that, is what I'm saying, where you don't bring so much attention.
You
Get them
remember
one of those electric cars that looks like a race car and just make them go around like that all the time.
You remember John Olerud, the baseball player?
John who?
Olerud. He played on the Mets for a little bit. He was
Yeah,
like a
I
first baseman,
remember
like
that.
a journeyman.
Yeah. What about
He had that helmet. He had that little. Oh, where'd it go?
You remember when
he had
what was
this
his
helmet.
name?
It like looked like a baseball hat, but it was a hard plastic helmet, and he wore it
Yeah.
on first base because he got clocked in the head one time. Yeah, there he is when he played for the Mets.
Yo, look at the helmet that what's his name started wearing when he got hit in the face. What was his name? Played third base. Right? Is that his name?
David Wright.
David Wright. Look at the helmet he started wearing. The motherfucker looked like Kazoo from the Flintstones, yo.
Yeah, dude, I remember. I forgot about that. Now I remember that. Yeah, dude.
Because he
good
got
call,
hit.
dude.
He was never this. Look at that fucking helmet he started wearing.
Yeah,
dog.
bro. He remember he lost like mad weight. He wasn't really the same after that, was he?
He was never the same right there. All he had
Yeah.
to do was throw a fucking pitch on the right side of the plate, and he would just choke up. Never the same. Look at the size of that helmet.
Kazoo, bro.
Yeah.
That's mad funny.
Come
dude.
on, man.
Bro, he was such. Remember how good they were that one year, bro.
Dude, he was never the
08.
same after that. After that, he should have just look at that, man. He should have just quit after that. Like, I get it. You got hit with like a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. And here's the thing. He got hit in the face. You understand what I'm saying? Like, no matter how big the helmet was, your face was still exposed.
That's probably why it fucked him up so bad, dog.
Why didn't he just wear one of those like girl soccer helmets with the cage? I would have respected that a lot more.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Why not just wear the cage?
Yeah, put the cage on.
Yeah,
You know,
they make
even
you
though
they make you do that.
90-mile-an-hour fastball, boy, that's gonna dent that shit right to your head.
Well, I wonder if that's why they don't have it on there, because maybe it's even more dangerous, because that you would smash it and it would go into your eye or something like that, dude. You know, like that cage.
Well, I mean, how
what
about
about a
this?
catcher's helmet? How about a catcher's helmet?
How about a catcher's mitt? Oh no, because you're
a mask?
How about you move a little bit? How'd you move a little bit?
Yeah, dude. Like,
What did Polar Knight say? Polar Knight said, I donated 5 cheap helmets for special kids that can use on the bus. Yeah, I'm just saying, man. This ways, like stop drawing attention to your kids' things if you get mad when people call it what it is, too. That bothers me, too. Like the parents with the little downy kids and the mother's dressed all sexy, dancing with her little downy daughter, and the daughter's trying to do the same move she's doing. Who is this for? Is this for your kid or is this for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? What's wrong with you? Be a parent. I just saw a thing on TikTok too with a parent who goes, we have a kid. We don't give him no time to go to sleep. We let him watch whatever he wants to watch. He eats whatever he wants to eat. We never go against what he says. If he says no, it's no. He's got an iPad. I'm like, what the fuck? The kid's like fucking 5.
You see, I don't get those videos on my feed.
Well, it wasn't on my feed.
Clearly.
I caught somebody dissing it.
Oh, okay.
It was somebody who was showing the video and going, what the fuck is wrong with this person? I get a lot of those,
Bro,
But I'll tell you what I don't get.
Dude, there's so many chemtrails on my window right now, dog. I can see them. There's like a bazillion of them, dog. It's nuts.
Nah, my sky right now is a
see these about the
beautiful
rain?
neon white.
And neon white.
Whatever that means. See, now you just made me forget because what do you got? ADD over there, dude? You got to stop breathing.
Whatever
in
you were
the-
saying wasn't that. It
gotta-
wasn't that
you gotta
important.
stop. You got to stop breathing in the fog. Okay,
Dude, I can't
you
help
need
it,
to
bro.
stop
Dude,
breathing in the fog.
Dude, you got to look at these skies, dude.
Dude, you have so many reasons. You got so many reasons not to go outside.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Other than the fact that you're very unpleasant to look at. I don't mean to say unpleasant. You just got that face that, like, when I look at you, you like automatically feel sorry. You're
I
like,
hate
"Aw."
you.
You're like, oh, you
I
have that.
hate-
Aw.
I hate
That's what it is. When someone looks at you right away, they look at you. You're tall. I'll say slender to be nice, but you know,
I hope
little xylophone ribs
I
showing.
hope your apartment has a gas leak in
Yeah.
the whole block that you live.
You had the little xylophone ribs going on, right? So right when they look at you right away, they feel like this dude's been through some shit.
The xylophone ribs. Dude, look at this shit.
You know,
Pull it up.
you have many
no, I
reasons
don't
to
know.
stay home. You tend to step in shit a lot. You know, save yourself some money on shoes and sneakers, and just stay indoors, dude. You can
Look
order
at
everything
look at
out.
these things. Look, you got one, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see all these back there? All the.
Yeah, that's normal. I didn't start seeing those shits till I was like early 40s, late 30s. And then everyone told me, no, it's skywriting. I'm like, what are they writing?
Dude, you know what was funny? I was watching this show. It's called
And
Turn.
but you want to know what gets me with that? Is that they admit that they're out there seeding shit. So then why is it
I
that
know.
like we're the bug out ones when we see it and we go, could they please stop doing that? It's like when they used to spray the fucking the trees in the hood and people would be walking down the street and they would just be like right past them. Spray people right in the face with that shit. They didn't care. It's insane. That's what
Check
that
this
is.
out. This is from the Government Accountability Office, from the GAO.gov, right? Cloud seeding technology assessing effectiveness and other challenges. Demand for water is increasing, and U.S. Droughts are expected to get more frequent and intense. Cloud seeding is an 80-year-old technology that adds tiny particles, usually silver iodide crystals, to clouds to trigger rain or snow. But the benefits of this technology are unproven. Some states are using cloud seeding, but there's little federal involvement. Sure. The technology assessment looks at how policies might address challenges such as unavailable or unreliable data, unpredictable cloud conditions, uncertain safety of using silver iodide more widely.
So does that sound like some sort
There
of
you go.
weather manipulation right there? You know,
That's
and we
exactly
know
what it is.
I
It
mean,
triggers
that's-
it triggers rain or snow, dude. It triggers it, dog.
Okay.
Triggers
And I
it. That
bet
means
you-
induces it, starts it, dude.
Yeah, I know what that means. And what I'm saying is then you say, oh,
Dude,
they're
look at this. They have
manipulating the
ground
weather
based
and-
ground based too. Look, dude, they can just shoot shit up into the air. Ground based eating.
And you would have to think that what goes up must come down, or what gets dropped from on high comes down, right? So that
Does
means that-
because it makes it rain.
yeah, but I'm not even talking about just that. You know, I'm not
And
talking
you-
about that
and-
rain
and
that you
you
go
know
out
you're not
in.
allowed to. You know you're not allowed to collect rainwater in the state
Yeah,
of
I
New
know.
Jersey.
I know, in
Why?
a lot of states.
Why? Why? Because you can't test it. Is that why?
Well, I mean, can you collect it into a tube?
No, you're not allowed to. Why can't you collect rainwater?
You know, I would think that it kind of accumulates in certain places where you could test it.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is that if they're dropping shit into the sky or putting shit into the sky, don't you think some of that shit is just we're just breathing it in? Is that do I need to like be highly educated to assume that?
You're not, and no, you don't. This is it. This is the fucking shooter, bro. Look at this thing.
No, well, that's a small plane. They got the ones where they're lined up out the back and it's just, you know, like I said, man, and people told me I was bugging, and all I'm doing is looking at, I'm just
Yeah, dude,
looking
what
at
do
the
you
shit
what do you think's
around.
Why
me.
do you think the birds are?
You know,
doing
like
that?
I think that whole thing of it feels like with the temperature, when they say the temperature, when they'll say shit like it's 40 degrees, but it feels like 3. You know, I think that shit is also just to fuck with our heads.
Nah.
Because I kind of feel like, I just kind of feel like it should be whatever it feels like. You know what I'm
that's not
saying?
true
Like,
because
if
of
I'm
wind,
sitting
dude.
there,
Listen. If you're sitting outside
I know wind and all
and
that
it's
makes
wind,
it different. I get
or
that.
if the air has a lot of moisture in it,
I get
or if
that.
the air doesn't, but you don't.
I do get it,
You're
but I
saying
still
you
feel
do
like
get
there's
it, but you
something
don't get
to
it.
it. Look, I just
There's
always
not.
feel like
That's
there's
because you're
something to it.
uneducated. I know.
That,
I know.
that
And
could
that's
very well be it.
yeah. This is it. That's your problem.
But let me ask you this. Who's the uneducated one? The one who thinks
You.
they know it all, or the one who's not afraid to ask questions?
I don't know it all, but when you're given the information, you choose to ignore it.
No, I just have a
Yes.
problem.
Yes.
I just have a
Yes.
problem. No, I'm not talking about with that necessarily. Have I told you to go fuck yourself today? If I haven't, then I'm
Not
sorry.
yet.
I'm sorry. I know that you get upset when I don't. The fact that you're so undernourished, the fact that you're so undernourished and you live in a very dangerous neighborhood and you got the word victim all over you makes me feel a little better about things because I know your days are numbered. I know your days are numbered. Brian got a new job. You can now catch him on 42nd Street. He's the tallest Elmo on the corner.
No, I'm Big Bird, dude.
Oh, you're a big bird, all right.
Dude, I could do Big Bird. I feel like I could definitely be Big Bird. I do like.
You should
Sesame
go out
Street.
there dressed as the Pinky and the Brain
We could
and
just paint your
interview
white.
people. And interview people. Do the Pinky and the Brain interviews. You know, we'll have the whole costume with our faces popping through.
Dude.
You'll be a little tall, skinny mouse. I'll be the little short mouse with our faces popping through. And we'll just go interview people all over New York City. That would be fun. You don't think?
I think it's amazing. I think we should do it. I'm trying to find.
Every now and then I like to do silly things. Is that wrong? Yeah, dude, that would be dope, man. I don't like how big the face thing is, though, man. It should have been more like your face pops through. You know?
No, well, not that brain.
No, that's not how you do it, the Pinky and the Brain. It's two mice.
No, I know. Yeah, I know that.
So what are you looking at brains for?
No, I just typed in the brain.
Oh,
the
the brain
costume. That's
I
what
get
came
it.
up.
Yeah. You know, I'd hate to see what your
The
fucking
brain.
internet memory looks like. It's probably all fucking anarchist and fucking racist shit. You're probably one of the Proud Boys.
It's just Instagram, dude. That's why I don't go on there. No, I'm not very prideful.
You don't go on Instagram.
I don't, dude. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't use it. I really don't. I don't use it.
I think you're lying.
Okay.
I think you've been hanging out with Brian Stutterman too long.
You know what I bet we could do? I bet we could go on our Instagram stats and see who spends more time on Instagram a week. Me or you?
Let's see. I'll be on it. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'll be on my Instagram. Let's see. Let's go to the stats. How long? Where do I find that? I gotta go here.
Time management.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Okay. You ready? Ready?
Yeah.
You
No, I'm not ready. Hold on.
So,
Your activity.
No, you go to this. Time management is what is that? You see that?
Time spent.
Time management.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Daily average.
40 minutes.
4.
Oh, wow. All right. You got me. But that's only because of Wednesday. For some reason on Wednesday, I was on there a lot. Because if you look at my stats, Wednesday, you know what I'm saying? I'm not on there a lot.
No. What your
something
average
like
is 40 minutes, dog.
Yeah, because of Wednesday.
4, dude. 4.
No, you got me.
By
You
a
got
lot,
me.
dude. By a lot, son.
But then how does that explain? What do you do? Spend the whole 4 minutes sending me shit? Because you blow up my shit.
Yeah, that's when I'm on it. I'm on it for 4. I look at the messages and then I get off. That's all I do it for. Is I get a couple of messages. I look through it a little bit. I see all this crazy anti-Semitic shit, and then I close it, bro. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? That's what I'm saying, bro. It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So I'm on much more than you, but that's because I also do a lot more.
100 times more.
I do a lot more work than you. All right, I'm more active than you because I have
You're
to
more
be on
active.
I have to be on there
Oh,
for
yeah,
my
okay, dude.
career.
Yeah. You got to be on social media for career. No, you need to be out there living your life,
Okay,
son.
so I'm
Your life,
addicted.
live your life.
So I'm addicted to cats singing "Don't You Want Me," like I want you, baby. I'm addicted to it. I can't stop
Read
watching it.
A book.
I can't lie.
Gary, read a book.
I read. Stop getting so close, dude. Take your tongue off the microphone. Back up a little bit.
Read more.
Okay.
This is about you. This isn't about me. You
look,
need to read more, dude. You're spending
look,
almost an hour a day on Instagram, bro.
No, I'm not.
Now let's go to Wednesday. How long were you on it on Wednesday?
That's what I'm saying. Wednesday's the day that got me, man.
How many hours were you on it?
Wednesday was the day that got me. Let's see. Wednesday.
How long?
Let me see. Let me get to it. Shut the fuck up. Look, I just got 2 new followers.
Yeah, look at that. His endorphins just went up. Gee, I don't measure my worth in followers, son. You know?
All right, hold on. I'll tell you right now.
What happens when I get 1 million views and someone says I suck?
What happens when I get 1 million views and someone says I suck? You're funny. Okay, I'll give you that. See, I share things with you, and what do? You throw it back in my face. And you know what? I'm not the first person you did. I'm not the first person you ever done that to. That's why you will die alone.
It's hard for you to tell right now.
You'll die alone.
I'm doing
bro.
this to make you a better person, Talk, and to make you a better comedian. I'm trying to raise you from the level you're at now. You're down here, Gary. I'm trying to get you up here. You know.
Well, you're gonna have to try a lot harder.
I'm here. Well, that's what I'm saying, dude. It's just, if you think everything, it's all about Instagram. It's like, Gary, you gotta experience life, my friend. You gotta get out there. Smell the roses.
I was on Wednesday. I was on for 2 hours and 37 minutes.
Oh, jeez, dude.
On average, as I look at the other days, I spent 20 minutes. I still got you beat, but I spent 20 minutes. On Thursday. Hold on. Thursday won't even let me touch the thing. So I didn't even spend a second on fucking Thursday.
2 hours and 37 minutes, bro. Would you have a really hard time taking a shit that day, dude? You couldn't get it out?
I took a lot of shits that day.
Just sitting on the toilet? Yeah, you had the runs.
Well, you know what it is, too? I also, I'll put this in my shower and I'll let something play. While I'm taking a shower. So
what did you bathe one day last week?
Well, here's the difference between me and you. I have to look at a lot of shit because I also have to show on Monday where I got to find shit to talk about. So fuck you. Okay, little mister. You know what it is? You don't need to go on because you have nothing going on. There's a difference. You got nothing going on. I would call you a loser, but you're not. You're not a loser. You're not a loser. You're more of an underachiever. That's a better word.
What am I doing this week, Gary? Ooh, what am I doing on Monday? Ooh,
I don't know. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't know. Interviewing Daniel Tosh. Oh, you don't do anything. You have nothing going on.
Why am I just finding this out now? I don't care. You want to know why I don't care? You want to know why I don't care? Because he's not going to like you either. You're all excited because you think you're going to have a new friend, but the truth of the matter is he's not going to like you either. All right? You think he's doing this for you? He's doing this for a guy that he actually loves. And after he's done, he's going to be like, why does he have this guy working on his bio? I don't like this guy. I'm pretty sure he's going to get the same call that everybody else did. Why did you get me in touch with this guy? He's very unlikable. Did you see his Kill Tony set? I looked him up. And I watched the set and it made me like him less. You know what I think about this guy? I think he's going to die alone.
Well, you know what's the difference between me and you, Gary, is
that I'm likable.
Other people's opinion does not dictate my self-worth. I have a full life, dude. I'm happily married.
Oh shit.
I'm a man of God. And I'm out here living life, son. So I'm not gonna let you rain on my parade, son, with your hard exterior. and
Look,
shit.
I don't mean to rain on your gay parade,
No, I mean,
but
yo,
I will
you're
say
raining.
this,
No,
man.
I'm saying, wait. You need a refill on that haterade over there, son? Come on, take a cup.
No, I'm
take
good.
Take a big swig.
Delicious. No, I think that's awesome.
Is that your first glass of water you've had today?
It's not water.
Oh, it's not. What is it? What are you gonna? What is that?
Bacardi and Sprite.
It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Here.
Oh, what are you drinking for? There?
Just to be able to talk to you.
Oh,
You know.
well, it's
It's
the
like when you
shakes.
go-
They've come back again, haven't they? Is that what it is?
Nah, I'm actually okay.
Mhm.
Although my body language would probably say different, right? Like we have one of those people who read body language, they'd be like, it looks like Gary wants to punch him in the face.
He looks a little uncomfortable. Yeah, I'd say he's a little uncomfortable. But see, well, that's what happens. You poke the bear for no reason. It happens.
Bear? Did you just call yourself the bear? Maybe like poke the iguana. What's another long animal? The what are those things called? Can't remember now. So you're lucky I can't remember. Some sort of lizard.
Yeah, dude, good one. That's a
Some
great
sort of lizard. You got
you know
that
what?
real lizardy look to you.
Write that one down. Do that one on stage tonight. That was a
Lizard,
good one.
lizard,
That was
Licata.
that was a good bit. Yeah, write that one down, dude.
What do you
that one's
think? You
gonna
think
kill.
I've never done that joke on stage?
Yeah, that one's gonna kill.
I've done that joke on stage before.
What joke?
That one.
I didn't hear one. I'm sorry.
Exactly. I've done that joke where I was like, I don't know where I'm going with this. Fuck it. But you know what I never did? Oh, what am I talking about, man? It's like 5 million people that know who you are.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
I know.
It's
I
not a
forgot.
big deal. That's what I'm saying. It's not a big deal.
How many
be
people
okay,
think you
dude.
suck?
You'll be okay, bro. That's what I'm saying. You'll be okay. It doesn't matter.
The difference between me and you is
It's all nonsense.
that you don't mind if people think you suck because at least they're thinking about you.
No, dude.
You're like, when people
It has
say no one's
nothing to- it
thinking
has
about
nothing-
you,
nothing to do
you
with
say
that.
No, people think about me. All these people tell me I suck every day. So people think about me.
Just take the risk, G. You can do it. I
Take
believe
the
in you,
risk.
bro. I believe in you.
I will call you a twat, but the problem with that is you're very undesirable.
Oh, is that right?
I can see your mind trying to figure that one out right now.
No, I'm actually getting a call from another famous comedian
Who's
that I have
calling you?
to decline. That was Sam Tripoli.
Oh,
Mm.
Brian. It makes one wonder how Brian knows so many successful comedians, and yet he's here with me. Could it be you're unlikable?
I see potential in you, G. I see potential, but you just got to believe.
Oh,
in
I'm
yourself,
with
brother.
you.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
No. I'm not saying you're with me. We're
Mhm.
together, but I see potential in you. You just got to believe it, dog. Just believe it. You know.
I wish you were more likable. But you know what? I got your back regardless, dude. You know, I know people who are like murderers, and I still think they're cool people. So just the fact that you're unlikable.
What
doesn't make you unlikable.
murders? Get out of here! What murders? What are you
No,
talking
you're
about?
not one of them.
What
I'm just saying, like,
murders?
if I know people like that and I still say hello, I could at least treat you well because you're just like unlikable. And I don't think people could, like, you can't help it. You know, you can't help it. You want to be liked. Maybe that's the problem.
Do I? Do you think I would do all the stuff that I do because I want to be liked? What are you talking about? Come on.
Touche.
Come on.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I'll give you that, man.
Come on.
I'll give you that. I feel like oh, there's like a whole bunch of comments that you didn't even bring up, dude. Well, not really. I'm sorry. I'm lost.
Mm-hmm.
I'm lost. You know. What was I gonna say? Oh, you know what I watched the other day?
What's that?
I don't even know if I should bring this up because my opinion on this is really fucked up. But I watched that shit on Netflix about that couple that went cross country. Remember, we were talking about it back in the day. We did like about 3 episodes on it where the dude came back, but the girl was missing.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that? And then the
Yeah,
video.
Was it Brian something?
Can't remember the name of it. I just watched it yesterday.
Well,
It's
okay,
3
hold on.
episodes on Netflix.
Run me the story again. Okay.
It's a chick and a dude. They went cross country. They were dating. They went cross
Yeah,
country.
he killed her, right? Gabby Petito.
Gabby Petito, and then he went and killed
Brian
himself.
Laundrie, Brian Laundrie,
Yeah,
Gabby Petito.
yeah,
Oh shit! So there's a Netflix series about it now.
Yeah, there's a Netflix series, but I'm watching it, right? And I just want to make one thing clear first to whoever might listen to this. Nobody deserves to get murdered. Nobody deserves that shit. I don't wish it on anybody. I think, obviously the dude did it. He obviously felt bad about it because he blew his own brains out. But I do have to say the whole thing is very one-sided and kind of like they kind of painted to be like she was in this relationship that was like he was the abuser in the relationship, when it feels like the both of them were in an abusive relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, in other words, mental abuse is just as bad. I've been in abusive relationships where, I wasn't physically abusive, but the both of us were very good at mental abuse, And
What was going on? I don't know.
well, I mean,
the facts about the case.
The case is that, the two of them they started dating, right? And then they decided to become, YouTubers.
Yeah.
Hooking the van up, doing van life and putting that shit on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep it real. Like, she wasn't really good at it. Like, all the videos aren't really that interesting and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the videos she was doing. But in all of them, the dude kind of looks like he feels like he looks like a little nerd in the background. Kind of feels like he kind of looks like he's left out of the picture. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he's taking this girl around, but they're going all over, and everything's all about just her in a sense. And they even talked to the ex-boyfriend, and the ex-boyfriend said, like, basically, obviously he was jealous because he's talking about how she always wanted to do that with him, that they always talked about it. So obviously going across country was not the dude's idea. And then they get into an argument where they're like, oh, they saw this guy.
Brian Laundrie. It wasn't his idea to do it.
It wasn't really his idea. He was in, he went with her, and then she meets some friend online, like on some meet a friend app. And then this chick's on there and this chick's talking about how they were like so tight and so close. I think they knew each other for maybe a fucking year, and obviously
they went to the same high school together.
No, not that one. That's the one that was friends with both of them. There's another chick who she meets on an app.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yep.
And that chick is talking like they went to high school together in a sense. And obviously like talking against the dude. And I'm looking at this chick and I'm like, I've known chicks like this. She was a lonely chick, found the friend that she got connected with. And it seems to me like was trying to get her to break up with the dude. Now, no doubt they were both in I think, an abusive relationship. I think they both put hands on each other, because when they had the video footage where they roll up on him because they said they saw a dude smacking a chick, he's got marks all over his face too. And she admits that the reason they were swerving because while he was driving, she was putting hands on him. So it's like, and here's the thing. You don't hit a chick. I don't agree with that at all. But then there's some people that don't think the way I think, and their attitude is you're swinging on me, but obviously they were both abusive to each other. I didn't get from everything they showed that she was like afraid of this man. In fact, at one point she left him. She said, I convinced him to sleep in the woods. I got the van. What I got from that was she left her man in the woods. You know what I'm saying? Like, to go sleep at a camp. So, like I said, I just watched this whole thing, and it's all very one-sided to make it look like it was this big thing of like he was just this, and I don't think so. I think the dude snapped. I think they had an argument again. They probably got hands on each other. He snapped, called the moms and pops up and said, yo, I fucked up. And the moms being the mom and the pops being the pop was like, yo, we'll work this shit out. We got your back. And they found a letter that the mother wrote that said, if you ever hurt somebody, I would help you bury the body. So no doubt he did it.
Right.
But
yeah, he killed himself. He killed himself.
Yeah, they make it look like he was some remorseless. Obviously,
yeah, he was.
You know,
yeah. He killed himself. He felt that bad.
Yeah,
about
he
it.
killed himself, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a horrible story. There's no winners in it. I'm not saying there's any winners or losers or anything. And I get trying to paint. I guess, you know, I get trying to paint your kid in a perfect picture, like in a beautiful light. But the truth of the matter is, I don't think there's anyone really innocent in that, man. And that's just because they put it up there for us to look at. You know, I'm not. It's a horrible thing.
They shouldn't make. That's like a.
It's a horrible thing, but they put it up there, I guess, for us to have opinions and thoughts.
If those are my kids, I wouldn't want.
You know, and then it kind of turned into at the end where it became, of course, racial. At the end, it became racial, where like, you know how many Black and Spanish women go missing and nobody ever looks for them.
They put that up.
Yeah, the whole end of it is about that. Like people saying, you know how many Black and Spanish people, and then the father comes out and says, you know, I was very upset when this started getting said, but then I looked into it. And yeah, you know, but here's the thing.
What father?
The father
Gabby's
of
father?
He came out and he said that he was very upset about they were trying to make it racial, but then he looked into it and realized that yes, mad Black and Spanish and people of color go missing and they don't make a big, but not for nothing. It's not like every single missing white person is getting taken notice of either.
Yeah, it's just a big.
You know what I'm saying? Dude. And there's the big problem that when they did take notice of the last two, they lied. Remember that one chick who said she saw a kid on the side of the road?
Yeah, the black chick.
Yeah, it's like, you know, a lot of times they lie. And then you got the Hawaiian chick that went missing or whatever she was. My daughter's cleaning lady's niece who went missing. She lied. You're not helping it out. You know what I'm saying? How about, you know, you're not helping it out. Bring back the milk cartons, I guess.
Just leave it up to a white girl to get killed by a boyfriend.
No, don't get me wrong. And don't get me wrong. There was a story there because the fucking dude came back. If he was smart, he would have just jetted and made it look like he was missing, changed his name, changed everything.
Yeah, I would have just went to Mexico.
You know, go live somewhere else. At that point. You know, mom and dad are like, yo, I'll help you. And I'll be like, yes, you will. Send me money because I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I would have went to Mexico, dude. Would have never looked back.
It's just a fucked up story. I'm not trying to say that it's her fault that any of that shit happened. I'm just saying that, you know, from what I see, it's just an abusive relationship, you know, on both ends. So I think both people should be held accountable in some sort of way. But I don't agree with like, listen, you can't kill your lady or your wife. You know, I wasn't able to. You got to get out. I understand the reasoning behind it, and it's not good. It's not good reasoning. All that goes out the window the minute the cuffs go on you. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely understand, like, whenever I see something like that in the paper, like dude flips on the whole fam, I'm always like, sorry, dog. I know what you were going through. People don't know. Why don't know? I know you can't do it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can't do
that. But the point I'm
trying
to make is the number one thing people always say, too, is why don't you just leave? Yeah, that's easy to say when you're going to have to pay, you know, mad money in child support.
Well, you don't have
There's a house involved. You have to pay for that. Then you have to pay for your apartment. Then you're going to have to pay, you know, and if you don't have that, what? Only women can feel trapped? Only women are allowed to feel trapped in a situation? And I'm not saying that that's the solution. It's not. I left. I said, I'll figure it out somehow. And I did. I figured it out somehow. So yes, you should work up the courage to leave. Mm-hmm. But the same way they say a woman can't leave an abusive relationship, it's hard for a man to leave an abusive relationship too, because especially if they got a place together, things in each, you know, like it's a fucked up thing on both ends. I don't think there's ever really a winner. I mean, I won because I just left. If you really want to win, leave. And when I say leave. Don't leave and then come every night ringing the doorbell. You know what I'm saying? Or following them to work and shit. Just leave. You'll be all right, you know? You made it that far. That's how I looked at it.
You
I'll
might as
figure
well
it
just
out.
leave. Different country.
Not different country, dude. How you gonna get to a different country? You can't hitchhike to a different fucking country. You know, I left with one SUV filled with shit. You know, and just hoped for the best.
Yeah.
With 1 month of rent to go, and hopefully I'll have the next month of rent. You know, all I have to do is get in the door. But like I said, you should leave. Yes, of course, break out. But at the end of the day, I don't think that, you know, when it comes to sitting there and going, you know, one person is necessarily just the victim. I'm that dude that goes, what made him do that? What worked him up to that point? It's like you said, you keep poking the bear, or in your case, the long, lanky Licata lizard. You know, the giraffe. Keep poking the giraffe. Don't get upset, you know, when he does a giraffe thing to you. I don't know what giraffes do. You're very non-threatening.
We get the high leaves off the trees.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you go under non-threatening. That's why I worry about you when you walk the streets of New York, because you're very non-threatening, and you have this victim kind of walk to you. That's why dogs just shit right under your shoes. They don't give a fuck.
You have to stand on your tippy toes to ride the bus alone.
Why? Is there a height limit on the bus?
Yeah, dude, they don't think you're old enough.
That just means I look young. You're not gonna win this, dog.
Dude, I won it 20 minutes ago.
You're not gonna win this.
You're trying to bring it back.
What do you mean you won it? What are you having these fucking
what's the one?
these victories in your head?
You just brought it up, dude.
You got these victories floating around in your head.
You said you're not going to win this.
You're not.
You were the one who brought it up. You're the one who has the victories floating.
You're gonna
in your head,
lose.
Not me.
You're gonna lose.
You're so focused on.
I'm
You're so
making it
focused on
clear.
winning or losing. G. Life isn't about the wins and losses.
I know. I forgot. You grew up in the era of
better.
I forgot. You
Gotta
grew up in
get
the era of
better.
Everybody's a winner. Everyone's a winner.
No.
I never seen a
My
room.
skills transcend the scoreboard, bro. Listen.
I went to
This is where you
Brian's
gotta
house.
This is where you got your mind at, son. Listen, you could
not gonna
beat
talk
me
over
and
you.
still have a shitty game, right? But does that make? Did you have the best game? I could have played my heart out, and you still could be the better player. But I beat my score. You know what I'm saying, son?
I went to Brian's house. I never seen a shelf with so many participation awards on it in my life.
I have none, G.
You know what I'm
I have
saying?
none.
He's got.
You're
he's
making
got a
up. You're making
wall.
up. You're making up falsities.
He's got
dog.
a wall of
You're-
underachieving.
You're making up falsities.
You
This is
know,
what you have to stoop to because you have nothing.
I'm making up false.
He has a row of participation trophies because he's a millennial. Meh. Meh, meh, meh.
No,
Okay,
I just think you're more of a
boomer.
bitch.
Here's another boomer in here. Buddha.
Brian,
Buddha,
get the
the boomer.
Could you stop pressing your lips up against the microphone, dude? It's a new mic. It'll reach your face. It'll reach your face, dog. All right, you'll get it.
Damn, bro. What made you so cranky today? What was it?
My cat's sick.
That's good. I'm sure she'll feel much better for you taking it out on me.
And she does. She loves when I abuse you. She don't like you either.
I guess that's why we're still doing the podcast. You always ask why we're still doing the podcast, and it's because it's an abusive relationship, and we
It
both
is.
feel
There you
trapped.
go.
Yeah, and we both feel trapped.
Yes, that's actually what it is.
I think I solved it.
What? Because you sit there and you go, we have some good times. We shared some laughs.
We did, didn't we?
You know, you do give great blowjobs.
And I love buying you dinner.
Yes. Even though I wish you had a job and stopped taking your wife's money to spend on me, I feel a little bad.
I know. I feel a little bad about it too, but it beats working, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I ain't gonna lie, man. Who the fuck wants to work?
Yeah, no, I don't want to work.
I think people should work, man. I think you
but
should
just
go
not
out there and get work, because the truth is, man, it's a very uncomfortable life I live.
But just not us, though, right? You mean
I
other
can't.
people?
I can't. I'm retired, dude. I'm too old to go back to work, man. Who's gonna hire a 50 fucking 55-year-old dude who hasn't worked in 7 years?
When can you get on Social Security? 62.
Do I have anything coming to me? Yeah, I got something coming to me, right?
Dude,
Not a
you
lot.
You worked for what? 20 years?
I
19
worked
years?
more than 20. I worked more. Right now, technically, I work. I'm on the books. Fuck you. It's just a weird
Yeah, but
kind of
you're-
work.
But
It's
you're
not
but
like, you know what I'm saying?
You're not paying into Social Security right now. You're just paying your federal and state taxes on your income.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, when you're 1099, you're just paying federal and state taxes. But dude, all those years you worked on the books, you have a decent Social Security check.
Who cares?
Won't be much. I really think you should move into a 55 and older, dude. I think that's the spot for you. Dude, those things are sick, bro. I'm moving, dude. It's the day I turn 55, I'm buying a place in Florida in a 55 and older.
That's where you belong.
Dude, fucking 100%.
That's where you belong.
I do. I
almost
belong
hit a
there.
deer yesterday. Fucking thing ran across my car.
Would the deer have hit the donut?
No, it just ran across my car to go frolic with another deer on the other side of the road. Both of them just started frolicking and running like everything was okay. They're very stupid animals. Very majestic. I like them, but they're stupid animals. You know? And they're staring at your lights, and then at the last second, they jump in front of you. Stupid.
I guess
I don't get it.
They
I don't get how they let them just go all on the side of the road like that. How is that allowed, man? They just let them roam right there. How don't they have fences up?
What do you want to do about wild animals, dog? So, yo, I can't believe they be letting these pigeons fly into the city, bro. Can they
Don't
put,
we
like, a
got
fence
hunters
up?
for this shit? And if not, just build a wall
Where, bro? Where?
along the railing. Cut off the fucking woods to the fucking people.
We built our houses on their woodland, son.
Dude, they lost. Get over it.
But dude, it's not even a matter of.
Aren't you
loss.
happy? Aren't you happy that you're on the winning side? If that would have went the other way, the animals would be living in the houses, and guess where you'd be? On the side of the road.
No, dude, it's still the same. But I don't think there. I don't think there needs to be a. I don't think there needs to be a
grass
fence.
naked. No, with your long ass gazelle neck.
I can't believe you're like. How would they allow the deer to be in the forest, bro? They're in the forest.
Why don't they put an ending to that? You know, like I would think with the road starts.
Because it's a natural forest, bro.
Look, the
They're
road's
gonna put a
already
fence on the
there.
forest. You put a fence around your house. You stay home, G. Why don't you stay
The
home?
road is already there. I wouldn't say a fence.
Why are
A fence just
why are you
looks-
even going outside?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Because I
You're
do
worried
things.
about a deer. I know.
You're
but
the one that doesn't need to go outside anymore.
No, you, dude. I'm
You
not the
know?
one spending 2.5 hours on Instagram a day, dog.
Nah, 20 minutes a day I'm on. I spent a lot of time on a Wednesday. Go fuck yourself. Come check me next week. Let's see. Go fuck yourself. It's the
Make a
reason I don't like
resolution.
you.
This is all because you tried to put me down to make yourself feel better. Remember that.
I can't put you down. You're too tall. If I could put you down, you think I put you down a long time ago? I wish I could bring you to a vet and just be like, hey, doc, put him down. Just put him down.
That would be nice, right? What was that, Kevorkian?
Kevorkian, man, doing God's work.
How do you feel about Kevorkian? I mean, honestly, let's be real, right? Who are the people who are going to Kevorkian?
People who are hurting and like definitely gonna go soon, but it's taking too long.
Dude, if your name is
Most of those people are just sitting there going, kill me already.
If your name is
Unless you're in
Dr.
Canada, you only have to be depressed.
Kevorkian, how could you not be a
Yeah,
suicide
you were kind
doctor,
of
though,
destined.
bro?
You were destined to be a suicide doctor, or at least somebody like putting bodies together, trying to create a human Frankenstein. Yeah, but the name like Kevorkian, he was definitely.
His
Are there
name
any
was-
more? Are there any more Kevorkians? Like that's one of those names that he just popped. Kevorkian. I never met a Kevorkian.
Yeah, Murad Jacob Jack Kevorkian. He was Armenian.
He was an American pathologist. What's a pathologist? What do they do?
They study disease.
Oh, okay, there you
Pathologists,
go.
yeah.
And euthanasia
Yeah.
proponent. Euthanasia, that's a nice word of saying murderer. Look at that
Yeah.
face, man. He
Publicly
definitely.
championed a
Could
terminal
you imagine?
patient's right to
Could you
die.
imagine, dog? You're lying there alone on your bed, right?
Mhm.
This is you we're talking about. You're lying alone, wondering why no one's visited you. You've been in the hospital for about 2 months, right? And it just keeps getting worse and worse, and no one comes to see you. And then you said you had enough, and you called this guy. Bring up his face again.
Kevorkian. Here's a good one.
You call this guy, and he says he can help you. And that's the last face you see as you leave this earth. You just see that looking at you, smiling just like that.
You guys got the same eyebrows.
As you slip it. I don't got those eyebrows, dog. He's losing his hair.
You got the same little spot down here too. The whiskers.
He's killing you right now and smiling. How do you feel about that? Fuck you.
I don't know. I probably would have just
Those
asked.
are my eyebrows don't look nothing like his, dog.
They're in disarray.
They are. My eyebrows are always in disarray. They're out of control, man.
Chilla Manning wants to know, Gary, why are you 79 years old?
Why am I 79 years old?
Because
I'm not 80.
A long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far from here.
Called Queens.
Called Queens. In a small little town known as Ravenswood.
It sounds so nice too when you say Raven. Oh, where you from? Oh, I'm from Ravenswood.
Well, we had trees. That was the thing that we had a lot of trees, and I think it used to be the woods. Well, everything used to be the woods. Hey,
until they started putting the fence up.
We got rid of the deer.
Well, no, they just moved. The deer just moved out. They didn't build a big fence, but there's just no more
that's
habitat.
What they need. They need to put some houses there or something. Some good roadside property. You pay less on the mortgage, but your insurance will be high because cars every now and then will go into your house doing 85 miles an hour.
You're the cause of climate change, Gary.
Am I?
You're the reason, dude. You're the reason.
Climate's been changing before I even got here, baby.
That's true, but
that's what climate
you're
does.
Contributing to it with your coal burning. Your every time you get a new apartment, you say
the coal burning stove saves me money. On I don't fuck with sage,
and
dog.
Bro, you always got that. The incense stuff.
The
burning.
incense.
You got the incense burning, and the voodoo doll, and the altar. The altar is a lot. Do you really need 30 Santeria candles, Gary?
I need 31.
They're all different scents, too. It's like Baskin Robbins. You go in there, you got a strawberry one, a vanilla one, a chocolate one.
I'm gonna go get my Brian voodoo doll.
You got chicken flavor. you got the Goya chicken, yellow candle.
Brian's tired.
With the
Brian's getting tired.
The little Virgin Mary in the
the little.
It's okay, Poppy. But who are all these bitches calling my phone?
Yeah. Listen, man. If you guys want to support the podcast, go to BrianTLicata.com/shop. Put yourself some Rated G gear. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, share, all those things that help a brother out. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to check me out, you could check me out at acjokes.com and also go to Gary G. Garcia. And tomorrow, 12 o'clock noon, we will be dropping the I Think Diddy Did It mixtape volume 2. If you haven't checked out the first one, check out the first one, man, before you check out the second. 12 o'clock noon tomorrow on our YouTube page. Check it out. Peace.
Gay.